Hello everyone, good morning. It's really exciting to be here. My name is Stijn, I'm the Chief Product Officer at Satori Analytics. For those of you who might not know Satori, we're a data and AI agency. That's what we do, that's all we do. We're a specialist in this field and we cover that really end to end, from the data engineering to the reporting to AI. So we've been providing our customers with AI solutions all the way back since 2014. Late last November, when ChatGPT came out, this really excited us, okay? Because we're an AI company. This is a new technology, it's an emerging technology, it's actually a breakthrough. And we were super excited. So as of this year, early this year, we started actively experimenting with this and R&Ding on top of this. This is working out. We're really committed to start using this new emerging technology of generative AI, large language models, Open AI, Azure Open AI as well. I should mention that we're premium partners with several tech vendors, including Microsoft. We really want to commit to this, leverage this in order to serve our customers and to go forward. In June, we first demonstrated the technology that we had built. So it was the first time really that we demonstrated that to the public. We had an event with over 60 companies here in Greece who saw our technology for the first time. And they were really excited too. They were very excited to see this technology. And this led us to really start exploring this. So today, we're recognized as an OpenAI leader in our region. This year, we will be deploying this technology in half a dozen customers across the country, and of course, much more to come in the future. So in all these discussions that we've had with our customers, they get really excited too, and really we see this as a very tangible thing. People just get it. We talk all the time with our customers about data, about machine learning, about AI applications, and so on. And sure, this is valuable to them, but we don't get the kind of excitement and the kind of energy that we get when we talk with people about OpenAI. They truly get it, and they really want to push this forward. Also, individuals within the organization really get it. So for us, it's absolutely clear that this is a technology that is here to stay, that is really going to be picked up in the market, and that is here really to drive forward. So my first message for you today is don't get left behind. This technology is happening, so make sure that you jump on the boat. Now, there's really three ways you can approach this as an organization. The first is to use ChatGPT or Google Bard or Llama or any Bing Chat or any other technology that is out there out of the box. And that is great for initial experimentation. It gets a lot of people excited to see what could really be done with that. Okay. But from an enterprise perspective, this is unmanaged. It doesn't really integrate well with your data, with your needs. And it's basically not very secure either. A second possibility is that you buy products, and this could go from Microsoft Office tools all the way to specialized products, to CRM systems, and so on, where this technology is built in as features. This, in all honesty, will become a major driver of this technology going forward. So this is a very viable solution. That said, the solution offers a feature that is specific to their solution. So again, the customization options are not that extensive necessarily. We're taking the third approach. As Satori, as a data and analytics agency, we take this technology to the customer and really bring it into their organization. So from our perspective, we're deploying this technology within the infrastructure and within the data ecosystem of the customer. So it's your data, your rules. This means that that your data stays completely within your environment. You can leverage all the technology that is there without your data ever leaving your environment, be it for training or in any other way. So this is really the solution that we're talking about. Now, we've been working with customers across a wide variety of industries, going from financial services. Eurobank is one of our customers, food and beverage, but also more technical industries, energy, construction, manufacturing, retail as well, and so on. What we've noticed out of all of these customers is that really a couple of use cases out of the hundreds of potentials of use cases that this technology may bring float to the top, really resonate with our customers. So I want to share with you today 4 of those use cases or groups of use cases that really are killer use cases that are really exciting our customers. And I will end by summarizing some of the observations that we have made when implementing this for our clients. The first one is Custom Enterprise GPT. So this is ChatGPT. This is the thing that you actually see in the market as well, but applied specifically to your data within the confines of your organization. Let's face it, it's a real headache to find information, okay? For people throughout the organization, it's really hard, it's time-consuming to find the right information in a pile of maybe thousands of documents, maybe going years back across a variety of sources, emails, everything. It's hard to collect all the information that you need. So not just to find one particular piece of information, but say that you're preparing for a case in a customer or something like that. You want to get all the information in one place. And it's hard to connect the dots, to combine all that information together. So this takes people in organizations, throughout the organization, a lot of time. Of course, they have a solution for that right now. They are searching for that information. They are finding that information, right? And they're doing that in practical ways, but those ways have challenges. They're not that straightforward. Some people try to classify all their information. This either doesn't happen, or it's clunky, or it's impractical, or it doesn't really help them afterwards to really navigate that large body of information that they have. Keyword search is great, but it gives you links to information. It gives you where information is. You still need to go deeper and dig in and search it. And it also doesn't allow, once you have a search, to dig deeper, to search more narrowly. This is a bit clunky again. And it's hard to search across a wide variety of sources of information. So some information may be in documents, others in emails, and so on. So this enterprise GPT concept really brings to you the idea that you can start chatting with all the information that you have. You can start asking it questions. It gives you answers. It doesn't just give you where the information might be. It actually extracts that information, summarizes it for you, and gives you answers, always with a reference to the source. It also allows you to ask follow-ups, to really dig into the information, and it understands this history of questions that you are asking, so it's context-aware. And again, all within the confines of your environment, your data does not leave there. As you can imagine, this is a huge time saver, but putting a figure like this on a slide really still undersells the value that this brings. What we notice is that when you save so much time from people searching information, they can get so much more creative. They can add so much more value. They can go so much faster, driving your business forward. And that's really where the value will come from. A second use case we call assistance. So the mental model is that you hire an army of interns to do repetitive tasks, maybe low-value tasks or tasks that have value, but that really need to be done over and over and over again. Think about gathering information for cases, legal cases or loan applications. Think about processing invoices and so on. How does this work? First, the system, the technology, the OpenAI technology, collects and searches all the information, just like it would do in the Enterprise GPT case, but based on a more regular process. It gathers all this information together. It can extract information from your documents without the need to really define the structure of the documents that you're extracting information from beforehand. So think about this like RPA, robotic process automation, but really on steroids. You don't need to define so specifically what your documents look for. You just ask it the question and it extracts the information. Once it has extracted this data, it can store this data, it can use it in follow-up automation processes, it can use it in workflows as well, and it can summarize this information for humans to take that to the next step and process it further. So the value here is first and foremost that you actually, again, automate away a lot of boring tasks, that army of interns that you're supposedly hiring. This by itself has a huge amount of value, and we really see cases where we are automating things that would take people within organization, let's say, a day to collect the right information, and now we're doing that in seconds, literally. So this is a huge value driver in and by itself. What we also do, however, is we use this as part of a workflow where humans stay in the loop. And this is very important because it really empowers people. It makes their work better because they make fewer errors, but it makes them happier as well, mostly because now they're doing more creative, interesting job handling the cases that really, truly need to be handled by a human. It enables that you start managing your business by exception rather than doing the same repetitive tasks over and over again. The third case, and probably one of the most mentioned cases related to OpenAI, to ChatGPT, to generative AI technologies, has to do with customer operations, customer service, customer experience, personalization, and so on. And really the two things that jump out, the two things that are really in the spotlight are hyper-personalization. So you can now really create messages almost out of thin air that are really specific to a customer and highly personalized to that customer. The other application is really around chatbots. So the same GPT concept that we have, but bringing that in a customer-facing application. This could be a built-in chatbot or something like that, but it could also be really integrated with your marketing assets and so on. Also, personalization is something that usually would be built in to tools as we talked about before. This is a step jump. I can almost not overstate how big of a jump this is. Because this technology, these large language models, are trained on such a huge data set, they're really much better able to generalize situations. And this means that the conversation that you're starting to have with this technology is much more accurate, it's much more natural, it's much easier. Also, unlike the previous generation of chatbots, for example, this does not need very extensive training. This is something that because of the general model that is already in place, really it goes quite smoothly. And it works across languages, and this especially in a country like Greece, in a region like here, but throughout Europe and the world, also makes a big difference. This is not something that only works in English, it can work in Greek just fine. Now, customer service, customer experience is not just what happens up front, what you visually see. There are also places to use this technology behind the scenes, such as in sentiment analysis, in classification of cases or customer feedback or anything incoming. And in building personas, so in understanding your customer better and then really defining marketing personas coming out of that. And these are just a few cases where this could be useful. The fourth killer use case is really conversational reporting, and this is near to our heart as data people, as analytics people. Okay, this is, let's say, data analysis on steroids, if that makes sense. So you can now chat not just with your documents, but also with your data, with the data that's in your ERP system, with the data that's in your databases, wherever you may have it. You can ask it questions and it will respond to you. This response comes from queries that are automatically generated. You can also understand what these queries were and go from there and understand this. But it's not just that. It actually enables you to get completely new insights that were not possible before. For one of our customers, we're working on a use case where they're combining textual customer feedback, things that people have written, which is obviously unstructured data, with highly structured information they have on their customers, segmentation information, and so on. What we're allowing to do them is to combine those two things and ask questions like, for this particular segment, how has the customer feedback evolved last month versus this month? Okay, and this is for the first time we have a technology here that can really bring those two things together. Good. Let me wrap this up, close this off with a few key takeaways that we found from our customers, a few observations that we have in making this. First of all, OpenAI technology really enables you to start working with your messy information. Data quality, again, is something that for us as a data company is really at the heart of what we do. But this extends also to documents, to more broader information. Really, the less structure and the more exceptions your data actually has, the better OpenAI is in actually making that jump and bringing value to you and bringing you advantage. Does this work? Yes, it actually does. So we're doing this now in practice. We find that this is highly accurate, certainly accurate enough to really drive value for your organizations without too much worry. Even if your documents are scanned and poorly scanned, even if they're in PDFs, even if some of the information is handwritten. Okay, so it goes far beyond getting really structured information. Some things are really easier than you might think. This sounds like an emerging, fancy new technology. It may be very difficult and so on. Some things are actually quite easy, and you get out of the box with this technology. The one is extracting information from documents. So as per the previous slide, this works really, really well. The other is that it works really across languages, and it works well across languages, also in Greek. In some cases, even Greeklish, it can take. The other is that it's good at classifying things without needing to be extensively trained on your classification categories. So this classification use case also works quite well. Now, some things are also harder than you may think. We as Satori solve the hard problems for our customers when it comes to deploying this technology. And I want to share that with you as well, where you really need experts to help guide you with this technology. The one is quality assurance. It's not that this technology doesn't work. It's proving that it works well enough to be used in your enterprise. This is a new paradigm, it's a new thing, so it requires a specific set of skills for you to truly understand that this actually works, and also where it may not work very well, and you might need to adjust or keep humans in the loop. Secondly, it's cost and performance and security and all the enterprisey things that go around this. But especially cost and performance. This is an emerging technology. It is a new technology. It uses a lot of compute, so optimizing this is a specialized skill set. The last one is the conversational analytics and really digging into your data deeply. This, as with any kinds of analytics, requires that you have a solid understanding of your data. It's well documented and structured. The data quality at the input is very, very important. Again, you need the expertise to really make this shine and make this work very well. So, with this, I thank you very much. I want to invite you to come over to our booth. We can actually demo this technology to you. So this is stuff that works, that is ready. So please come over, and we're happy to show you what is going on. Thank you very much.